Expect nothing less. Cheeseman trying to go up the inside of Christopher Freitag. Oh, around the outside. Oh, he makes it stick. Oh, that was... We left or right, Rapid Rubric doesn't flinch. Willie up the inside of the tight hairpin, trying not to push Rubric off. Hudaf going for the move on Noodles. Can he fling it around the outside? Oh, and Kahut jumps up the inside.
Oh, please.
Oh, Hudaf.
Let's get into the action. Make a dive bomb. He's gonna make the dive bomb.
Oh, Majala
He's
down
gonna
the inside. That might just
he's
be
done
on.
it.
Gonna get in front of Daph. Now, all Daph needs to do is stay 3 seconds. What's Rubik doing? Oh my god.
Is he gonna... This! Yano! Oh! That is how you do it!
Expect nothing less. Cheeseman trying to go up the inside of Christopher Freitag. Oh, around the outside. Oh, he makes it stick. Oh, that was... We left or right, Rapid Rubric doesn't flinch. Willie up the inside of the tight hairpin, trying not to push Rubric off. Hudaf going for the move on Noodles. Can he fling it around the outside? Oh, and Kahut jumps up the inside.
Oh, please.
Oh, Hudaf.
Let's get into the action. Make a dive bomb. He's gonna make the dive
Oh,
bomb.
Majala
He's
down
gonna
the inside. That might just
he's
be
done
on.
it.
Gonna get in front of Daph. Now, all Daph needs to do is stay 3 seconds. What's Rubik doing? Oh my god.
Is he gonna... This! Yano! Oh! That is how you do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening, race fans. Welcome to Rapid Racing League. My name is John Sullivan of Rapid Pajala. Welcome to the Slaughter in Singapore, round 15. Rapid Racing Division 1 action brought to you by Sully's. You're not dressed until you are wearing a Sully's. Great to have you all on board. Hopefully, we are going to have a wonderful race as we go. We go trackside very shortly. We're just waiting on the guys to ready up. So we will be on Q1 very, very soon around Singapore. Beautiful under lights. So let's just take a quick look at last week's result. And Hugh Daff in an absolute masterclass. Gotten the job done. Absolutely slaughtered him out there. Really comfortable win by 4 and a bit seconds over Betsy. And Dano coming in third. His second podium for the season since coming in. And Betsy and Dana are really having a great time there. Relic in P4. Kimi Räikkönen back in P5 and Rapid Noodles. But the story of it was the destruction of Kahoot, who crashed out early with an indication with Dano and unfortunately finished 11th. And what's that mean is that Hugh Daff has now taken the effective lead in the championship. He now leads Kahoot by 12 points. Relic further 21 points and he's not to be counted out. Noodles 128. So really right now with 8 rounds to go, well this will be round 14, so with 23 rounds, starting to hot up. You're probably going to say that Hugh, Kahoot and Relic are the 3 that are going to be the ones battling for it, and we'll see how those 3 go. Noodles back there for Red Bull 128. Kimi in the Ferrari now has changed since Pinju has announced his retirement. On the 5th position, or sorry, 6th position, 5th position, Josie Wales in the Mercedes and Betsy also, who's really started to come into form ever since Austria. Rubric, the Division 1 champion, has been struggling for results and really needs to start making a charge. Taking a look at the constructors, the Mercedes has a 22-point lead over AlphaTauri, so really want to be getting their backsides up and going in this race. Alpha would want to be able to get through. We're about to go trackside, and I can tell you right now it is wet for qualifying, at least for Q1. Not too sure about for the rest of the race. So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on tight. We're going to take you trackside. This is Rapid Racing League Division 1 action from Singapore. The Slaughter in Singapore, brought to you by Sully's. You're not dressed until you're wearing a Sully's. So just on trackside here, just waiting for the first of the runners to come out. Obviously, they're all going to be on inters. Our first victim or first guy to the track, we've got the Aston Martin. So full grid tonight. Broken Reptile in the McLaren with Harry Dwells in the McLaren. CBF Chrissy, who's in the Alfa Romeo. Rubric in the Ferrari. Rapid Willie in the Williams. Josie Wales, 6th, and he's in the Mercedes. Jamo doing okay in the Haas. Ninja, who's subbing in the Aston Martin. He's be subbing in for Ocean Man, who is obviously at the pub. Betsy in the AlphaTauri. Dano in the other Alfa Romeo, who's been doing really, really nicely. He's now got himself a full-time gig. JTM in the Mercedes. Kahoot really needs a strong performance as we go from here. Hopefully we can see him go. No Vorno McNeils, mate. He's working, or he'll be probably tuning in when he gets the opportunity, mate, and stop building machines for knockout. Noodles in the Red Bull. Muno in the Williams tonight. He is subbing, and unfortunately we had some bad news with one of our original members, Clem, who has decided to stop racing in Rapid Racing League. He's decided to take a well-earned break and focus on other things. There's a possibility he may be moving home to France. And Clem, you will be surely missed, mate, as one of our originals. It was we were teammates at Renault a few seasons back and come second in the constructors. Really happy that you were my teammate back then, mate. And I just want to wish you all the best for whatever you choose to do, and hopefully we can see you trackside very, very soon. Just remember, Clem, mate, if you're looking at this broadcast or tuning in, there's always a seat for you at Rapid. So Muno's taking his place there in the Muno there, Super in the other. We have SD Romulus in the Aston Martin, Relic in the other AlphaTauri, Hugh Daff and Benny Black. Those two guys will be Rapid. He hasn't gone back Rapid Black. He's Benny Black. He's gone back to the original name. He's taken the Rapid out, and he's in the Alpine, and Kimi, as we said, in the Ferrari. So he's taken on Pinju's spot permanently. So let's just take a look around and see who looks like they're going to be the first on track. It looks like it's going to be JTM at the moment. And just in front of him, it looks like, nope, Betsy. Yeah, Betsy looks like he's going to be the first one to be, no, he's not going to be able to be the first to set a time. Relic's on an out lap. So let's ride on board with JTM. Let's ride on board with JTM here. JTM here. Difficult conditions here with the intermediate, so going to be tricky. The former Singapore Sling obviously been taken out. Tight hairpin, dropping it down into second here for JTM. Easing out there on the throttle. On a dry track, he'd be easier in the 135, 136s. He's obviously gone purple, but he'll be the first across the line, so we wouldn't expect anything more from JTM. Come through with this tight. Into the bridge. Across the line here. First lap in anger will be a provisional pole to everyone else comes through. 154. So that is the benchmark. SD Romulus will be the next across the line. 155 puts himself in P2. Chrissy with a 152.7. Nice little setup time there. We're getting a few guys coming across the line now. 152.7 for Jamo, very nicely puts him in P1, so definitely finding some grip out there. And we've got Kahoot on an outlap. Uno's on an outlap as well. So just trying to... Kimmy's on her outlap, so... Is it Chrissy's on... Let's take a look at Dano here. Yep. So 130. So what Dano's got here in the wet conditions. Kahoot with a 152.687 sets the benchmark. Dano 153.167. So needs a 5 5/10, but you'd expect these guys to be fueled up for a few laps. Not going to put their first time. There really is a side, and Noodles jumps into 153.6, so P6. So it looks like the 153s is going to probably be the benchmark, I'm going to imagine. Harry Dwells, who's jumped up from Division 2, doing very, very nicely in Division 1. Let's ride on board with him in the McLaren as we go through Sector 1. Hey Hendo, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you on board. Hopefully the missus are coming along, and future Hendo is doing very well for you, mate. So welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great night, mate, over there in sunny England. As we Division 1 champ. Oh, and Harry just claps that wall. Has he got wing damage? Doesn't look like he has, but he's certainly slowing down. Although it's not visual, it's definitely slowing down. He's got some sort of damage there. Look, I'm going to be people asking me who I'm going for. Ask me at the end of qualifying. So yeah, Dwells is definitely. Let's take a look at Rubric on the 113 Sector 2. expect this to be too fast. Chrissy is now set the fastest time with a 152.0. This is Rubrick's fastest first time, 153. Chrissy behind. Jesse Wales coming through, 153.1, puts him P6. Noodles behind him doesn't improve, so he's invalidated, that's why. He's already invalidated, so this is a waste of a lap, so he'll probably box. We've got yellows in sector, yep, that's Hugh Daff who's lost it. The championship leader, and he has 0 wing, so just there on the hairpin. Oh no, so the right hand didn't get the necessary grip out of the section. Very true. Yes, Hendo's made his long-awaited debut to Division 3. And we're looking forward to seeing Hendo race around with the Division 3 boys P4 last night. And last week was our first ever Rapid podcast. Major success. And oh mate, Duffy is really struggling here. He's gone head first. And can he get it back out? But he's struggling here. He's in deep. He's been able to survive. He's got to get that back to the pits with 8 and a bit minutes left to go. So Bracken Reptile coming out of the pits now for his first. Ninja is on an outlap, 205. He's obviously had some sort of altercation or spin around. It was pretty slow for a first lap. Bracken Reptile just getting out of his road. He's going to get into a little bit of traffic here. Well done to Supra, getting out of his road as well. Oh, Ninja just trying to, a little bit too much. No traction at the time. He's out. That's it. Ninja's gone. He is lost it. Has he been able to save it? Not permanently. It doesn't look so. Just came onto that left. Just lost all sorts of traction. Broken Reptile trying to get past him. And Ninja spins around and causing collisions all over the place here. Kimmy's now jumped into P8, so Ninja's obviously going to be getting himself back into the pits. So maybe a podium this weekend, though. Let's see how you go. So Kimmy. Doing okay in P8. It's been obviously doing a few laps around. Let's see in the sector 2 if he's up. Sector 2 here. Just here at the end of the straight. And here's 1.7 seconds. He's nowhere near his fastest lap. Kahoot, 1.4. Slower. Chrissy, 2/10 faster with a 151.7 and 2/10 just locked up those brakes coming at the end of the back straight. Just seems to have this car nicely hooked up, Chrissy. Particularly in the wet, he's certainly showing a great clean hit, set of heels. To the rest of the competition, he's only 1/10 up on Kahoot, but definitely an advantage here at the moment. He's got himself, I mean, I know it's only Q1 so far. And a 153, 2/10 up, so extends that gap to 3/10. Very nicely done. So he's on the outlap. Benny Black with 154. So Hugh Daff, Broken Reptile now. Let's take a look on board here. Purple Sector 1. Very nicely done. So how we go here in Sector 2. The old Singapore Sling, as it was, it's now obviously been modified. Coming here with this tight, stung with a slight bridge, tight hairpin left onto the small back straight, which is now a DRS zone. Really not too sure how it goes as a DRS. It doesn't make much of a point. Williams there of, I think it might be Willie just getting out of the road. So green Sector 2, purple Sector 1. So let's see what Reptile has in store for us as he comes underneath the bridge. Have yellows, it's a slow moving AlphaTauri, maybe just getting out of the road, he's all good. So let's just take a look at Broken Reptile on his first lap. Oh, it's slow, it's a 156.7, only good enough for P17, so he's going to have to do a lot better than that. Willie coming through, is that Hugh Daff? Nope. So let's take a look at Hugh Daff, Sector 2. He's obviously on a flyer here. Certainly in a bit of trouble. Currently P16, 3 minutes to go. He really needs to make this count. The time start, Chrissy still leads us with Kahoot and Josie and Pete, the top 3. So Mercedes 2-3 so far. Alpine guys certainly struggling here, but it's very close. Muno, the P16 with a 154. ST Romulus with a 154.1, so he's 7/10ths up in P15. So Muno's going to have to go again. So Hugh Daff coming around here. Definitely the 51, 52, 2. So P7 only for Hugh. Won't be happy with that, but good enough to get himself probably into Q2. Can't see too many people exceeding that. So Muno is in the pits. He's obviously made a decision. Unless he comes out, he's going to be going out here in Q1. Bracken Reptile is now 2 seconds up, so he's on pace for a 54, but is it 50? Really needs to get to 53 if he wants to just knock off JTM. .53.7, P15, so there we go. That's what we're looking for now. P15 Broken Reptile. JTM, 7/10ths up. Looking very racy. That'll put him on as a 53.3 if he can keep that together. Muno's on an outlap. So just want to keep our concentration here on the bottom 5. JTM 53.2 puts in P4.15, so Harry Dwells is the one here now in danger. JTM 8/10ths up already, so he's going on another flyer. Okay, so Jamo has invalidated. Kahoot 2/10ths, 133, just off 0.02 of a second between Chrissy and Kahoot there at the top. The Alfa Romeo 52.1 Dano, very nice, getting closer, which is good. So in these wet conditions, the top 6 separated by less than 7/10ths. Kimmy's retired. I think he's crashed actually. Or he's retired in the pits. Yeah, no, Kimmy's retired in the pits by the looks of it. Don't think, oh, what? Nope. No, Kimmy's actually crashed, so he's out. So Kimmy's out, so he's out of qualifying. morning to you, you sexy bastard, Bono. The real Prince of Wales, as I like to call him. And his Scottish Terrier friend, Rapid Hendo, on the chat there. So yeah, no, by myself again, mate, all by myself. Ah, Frizy. How you going, Frizy, mate? Good to have you in the chat as well. So JTM, he's at P15 so far. Harry 12s, 6/10, he's lost it. He is out. Supra looks like he's 3/10. Okay, so let's 3/10 at the moment. 51.1. Jamo has put himself P1 for this first sector, but Supra trying to get himself. He's found 3/10. He needs to find another 2 or 3. Oh, almost hits the wall there. Good, Frizy. How are you doing, mate? Okay, so let's just take a look. Supra really needs to find something here. 53.4, not good enough. P18. ST Romulus has already said. So Muno is doing donuts. He is out with a 54.8. So that's it. Harry Dwells was the last one that could have actually done anything, and he is out. So JTM is out as well, but we'll have a Kimmy is P15 technically, but he's actually crashed, so we'll have a 14. The rest of the guys are retired. Daff just got through, so that is it for Q1. Oh, good to see Frizy get a photo of that new Sully shirt, mate. Nice work, Chrissy. Very nice. 51.3, nothing to be sneezed at in these conditions. So, but Jamo just getting the job done, and Muno says it's donut time. And that's why you're in Div 2, Muno. Oh, here we go. Just... So that ends Q1. We'll have a 14 as Kimmy has crashed and he's out. We'll start in P15th. JTM 16, Harry Dwells 17, Super 18, ST Romulus P19, and Muno and P10 20. Just waiting for these guys to finish up. Hey Reedy, how are you, mate? Now, I'm pricked. Yeah, we're stuck on 1 second. It'll fix itself. Reptile, we'll just have to... Willie needs to guess. Was he the last one in? True. Very true, Mickey. But if Muno had have actually put the car in the freaking garage like he did rather than try and do donuts, maybe we may not have had this glitch. So finally, we are now into Q2. And let's just go through. So Jamo, the leader, was a 151.5. Chrissy, 151.367. Kahoot, P3. Dano, JC Wales, Betsy, Noodles in P7. Rubik in P8. Daff, Reptile in P10. Nice work, Ninja, Benny Black, Rapid Willie Relic, Kimmy, who will not progress because he crashed, or did he retire? I'm not too sure. He might have retired. JTM, Dwells, Supra, SD Romulus and Muno are our 5 guys that run through. He loves burning points on poles, doesn't he, Reedy? So here with Q2, it's still wet a little bit. And let's have ourselves our first pole, I think. Time for a pole. Let's do something a little bit different today. Yeah, didn't ask you to do that. So got a few guys out. Let's get a bit of a poll going, I think. Let's see a little bit different after Q1. So, give you guys 10 minutes here. Jamo or Chrissy, who gets higher for pole? There's a prediction up there on the lights. Nah, it's just a bit laggy my end, Greedy. It's all good. Hopefully it'll fix itself, mate. Just needs to catch up. So let's just take a look here. On board with Chrissy. Currently raining, but it's starting to dry up, storm. And we would expect maybe dry conditions maybe at the end, but no one's really giving me much of the detail. So currently on inters at the moment. So, right now we're on board with Chrissy. 51.1 was the benchmark. Got Breck and Reptile just in front of him there, is it? No, he's in the pits actually. So that's a Ferrari. I think that's the Ferrari of either Kimmy or Rubrik. So Kimmy obviously did retire on track or into the pits, so he's okay. Finished P15th and just scraped through. So, purple sector 1 for Chrissy. So he's obviously going to be sending the best mask in sector 2. Certainly got this car nice and hooked up, Chrissy. So 52 flat Jamo. Chrissy now here with a 51.1 bang P1. Jamo 52.054 in P2. Kahoot 52.1. So yes, Willie likes it moist. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, Kahoot's out of hospital and racing, which surprises us all, but he's out there. So Betsy with a 131, sector 3, just ever so slightly almost touches the wall. Being a 51s here, 52 low, 52 P3. Very nicely done. Kimmy coming across now, that'll be actually Rapid on his outlap, Rubik on his outlap. Behind him is Noodles. Yep, who's invalidated. So Rubik, let's ride on board with him. Division 1 current Division 1 champion. Has been struggling there on 88 points. Yeah, not much I can do about this. Hang on. Hendo, it's my end, mate. I'm being honest with you, buddy. Definitely laggy. I've dropped the focus per second as well. I think no more polls after this. It might be the polls that are causing my computer a bit of lag, so. Just got to get that back in there. Yep, definitely. Big congratulations to Kimmy, who's in the pits. Kimmy was crowned the multi-car champion for Europe this morning and becomes the first ever double Rapid Racing League champion, because he won the Euros last year. So two-time, and first time to do 2 times, which is great for him. So well done to Kimmy, congratulations on securing that title so early out. So while we've got everyone here on the line, just like to let you guys know a bit of a preview is for our new Rapid Racing League podcast on Thursday nights from 7:30. Join myself, Rapid Kahoot, who may be in his hospital bed, and the Scottish Terrier himself, Rapid Hendo, as we talk all things Rapid. We review the week that was and the week ahead, and definitely definitely some talking points here from Division 1 tonight, so see how that goes. Thanks, Endo, appreciate that. I think I will just stop with the polls. It looks like it's causing me problems, so hopefully it's all good now. So Rubik with a 52. Kahoot, just 1/10 up. But Chrissy and Jamo definitely fighting it out there for P1. Plenty of coin being sent on the prediction there. Then if Orno is on Chrissy, Jamo is a cert to get Q1. He is an absolute cert to get this thing on pole. But Kahoot, let's see what it does. Just 2/10 up on his best time, so he's looking at a 51.7, maybe a 51.8. More importantly, particularly on a track like this, which is very difficult to overtake, obviously track position is key around here. So Kahoot with a 51.2, so just 1.5 tenths up on his best time. So Bracken Reptile coming through his sector 3, 46. What's he got in the bag? 52, possibly 53, 53.3. So good enough for P3. Ninja 1.2 seconds faster than his previous time. This is actually a really good time here from Ninja. .2 seconds is gonna just put him on the edge of that 152, maybe a 152.9. Let's see if he can hold it around here. They want to not set a time at the moment. It's Josie Wales. Let's take a look at Ninja here. 52.6, good enough for P11. Not good enough for P10. So, and Noodles has invalidated that lap. Let's right on board with Josie. A lot of pressure, under pressure here. But Jamo responds with a 51.015. So let's see what Josie's got there. Just a slight lock up. Now we're Hendo, we are betting at the end. They're both going to get through to Q3. So who gets higher in Q3, Hendo? That's what we're betting on. So let's see what Josie's got in store for us. Can he get it through 41? Let's say it's a 48. He's in the 51s. It should be good enough. 51.7 P6. Just in the death now. So, Relic, currently the man in danger there in P10. Noodles definitely hunting him down. He's at 2 seconds and he's not going to get it. He's currently in sector 1, so let's see what Noodles does here. Is we right on board? So let's take a look at Noodles as we come into sector 2. Gemmo with a 157, even faster as well. So nerves of steel, but we're going to go down here on the straight. Noodles needs at least to be 2 tenths up to improve on Relic. He's 3 tenths. So, and Purple Sector, that's obviously his best time. That's it, Q3, that's right, Q3. So Noodles, 3 tenths up. Can he get himself in front of Relic? Relic has gone past the line here. He was slower. He's slower by 4 tenths. Noodles under the bridge, 3 tenths up. Is he going to get himself into the top 10? Comes through on the line, 51.9. He's got himself to P7. Kimi, 2 seconds down on his warm-up lap there. He's 1 tenth up. Relic, right now, Ninja, 2 tenths up. Can he improve? He needs to improve by a couple of tenths. Is he going to put the pressure on Noodle? 1 tenth, P10. Hugh Daff is retired, 52.1. He's not going to improve. He's not going to improve. He's currently P10. Relic, 2 tenths. Is he going to knock out the current champ, the current leader here, the club host leader in this last sector? He's probably the only one that really has got the same, but Kimmy's also there, so this is all going to be tense last minute or so. Relic coming underneath the bridge. Kimmy just on top. He needs to improve by at least 8 tenths. Relic is just underneath it. Is he going to improve? Will he knock out Daff? He's done it. Daff's out. Daff is out of Q2. Can you believe it? Relic has got the job done by 1 tenth. Kimmy, 1 tenth, but not good enough. Broken Reptile, the last one to come across the line. And that's it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you had $10 that Hugh Daff was going to get knocked out in Q2, well, you'd be a very game betting man, but it has happened. The championship leader is out of Q2. Let's just wrap it up. Jamo, again, outstanding in the Haas with a 156.99. Betsy in P2. Chrissy P3. Kahoot P4, who will be having a huge smile on his face right now. Dano P5. Rubric P6. Willie P7. JC Wales P8. Noodles P9. And Relic with that outstanding last lap and knocks out Hugh Daff. Hugh Daff P11. Ninja P12, Benny Black P13, Kimmy P14, and Broken Reptile rounds out the 15. So our 5 guys out: Hugh Daff, Ninja, Benny Black, Kimmy, and Broken Reptile. CBFers can't be fucked, Ready? And also, Ready, to answer your question, next week is Japan, then USA. So we go to Japan next week, and then we go to the USA in 2 weeks' time. Chicken, beef, fish, Chrissy. You're really trying that one on, aren't you? Someone ready up, boys. We're waiting on someone. Finally go through. So in the chat, let me know, Jamo or Chrissy, or even Betsy got himself there. A greater. Here we are. Went with her again. be an absolute pearler. No, Reedy, attendance will go out. Just put yourself on as tentative, and if there's a free spot, mate, you'll be the first one up. Not a problem at all. If you're talking about next week. So, Chrissy in the garage. We've got a couple of guys, Willie on his outlet. Thanks to our 18 viewers currently on the chat. Really great to have you on here. You're looking at Rapid Racing League Division 1 action here live from Singapore. In a very wet and moist Singapore, may I say. It's been wet all through qualifying. Really looks like he's going to be the first one to set a time in Angus, so we'll take a look at him. And Betsy's just behind him. So, yeah, fantastic to have all our great viewers in there. Really appreciate it. And so, Willie will be the first. Willie will be the first. Where you just can't yourself, mate. You'll have a seat next week. All good. We'll be in touch. So, Willie coming through on his outlap, he'll be the first one to place time in anger. So let's ride on board with Willie going through sector 1. Sector 1 ending just at that first DRS zone straight. Very tricky this section. Car wants to sort of dart out on you. Yep, no worries. So Relic, Reedy has claimed the Yano hot lap, so we will get on Relic. When he comes through, he's on the pits. He's just under sector 3, so he's coming through. So let's take a look at Willie, right on board with him. Through sector 2, looking quite comfortable. Finishes. Once we clip in here, 142. Yep, not too bad. It's probably looking at 152. Oh, just got a bit squiggly. Hits that apex with a 149, so he's probably looking at 52. Probably, yep, 52.1. So, first one across the line. Betsy with a 151.5. I can't see that time holding up, as these guys are starting to run out of tyres now, obviously. Relic in the pits at the moment. Jamo 151.271. Nice work from Jamo. Chrissy coming through here. Betsy, Dano's gone with a 152 flat. Lewis with a 152.1. Josie Wales coming through here in sector 3 now, 41, so he's definitely on pace for a 51 there, just at that S's. If if he can make this nice and clean, 47. Oh yes, this is definitely a 51. 51.6 for Joe. Rubik will be the next across the line. Ooh, just a little bit fiery there. But he'll be looking at a 51, maybe 51.9. Now Kahoot will be the next across the line here. He's on his out lap. So Chrissy coming through sector 3 with a 112.9. So let's see, 41. Yep, just hits that apex with a 41. So he's definitely into the 51, low 52s. That's an invalidation there from Chrissy just there at the last corner. It would have been a 50.8. Chrissy would have been on pole if he had not invalidated on that last corner. Amazing scenes here. Willie has done it. He's put it up there. Storm Hutto will be chucking his chips and beer around as Willie's gone pole. 51.2. Can he hold on? So 50.5. Chamo's gone higher. He's just launched at 50.5 into the 50s. Can we get to the 49s? I think it might be just a little bit too far from most of these guys. So Relic is on his out lap. Noodles comes with a 51.7. So these guys obviously doing multiple laps here. Kahoot, who will be smiling right now, knows a good result. Will put him back in front. He's 12 points behind Hugh Daff, so Hugh, a poor performance. That's it. So Chrissy versus Jamo. I'll be making the payout at the end of the stream. And Kahoot goes P3. Very nice work from Kahoot. Right now, Relic just coming close through here. Is Dano on another hot lap? No, but I think Chrissy is definitely. And Chrissy's invalidated again. Wow. Just hitting that inside curve on the last turn. Too aggressive. Need to get a time, Chrissy. Need to get a time. In the meantime, Relic is coming around. From Reedy, thank you very much for the Yano hot lap. I am going to get Yano in the hot seat and he'll be taking over for me shortly. He'll be right back. This is Yano. Hello to you, Reedy, and hello to millions and the millions of Yano's fans around the world. Welcome to Yano's hot lap. Today we are with Relic at the slaughter in Singapore in turn 1. Relic hitting the curb quite hard, quite nicely there. Looking at the traction. The car here wants to flip out like a dancing on the hooker on a Saturday night, but he controls it very nicely. Down here to 4th, and particularly in the wet conditions, Relic doesn't want to lose the traction as we come into the first DRS zone. DRS is obviously disabled because of the wet and moist conditions. You should know, Yano loves it moist. He comes in braking hard into this corner. This is a very tricky section as the car wants to continue to run through, braking nicely. So Relic is doing very nice, sweeping left-hander. Down to the 3rd and accelerating the wake, trying to get the traction and the power down. As we go to this other mini straight and to the old mini Singapore sling. Sonanders, he would sling you into the fucking wall if you hit the curb at the wrong place, but that's now gone. So Relic, this little hairpin as we go into the second DRS, the DRS of no point, because you still can't pass no matter what you do. Up in the gears to 7, brake hard into the 90-degree right-hander as we come into sector 3, and brake hard into this, just into these short S's, nicely clipping through into 4th, accelerating away. Relic doing very well as we go into the bridge. Nicely working hard. He's 36 at the moment. He wants to be looking at the 41 as we go into this nicely through, or just getting a bit wiggly at the back. bit of wiggly, like a wiggly, and he comes up to the last corner. What does Relic do? Relic has a 51.6, he's P8. P8 for Relic. Thank you so much, Rudy, for climbing the Yano Hot Lap tonight with Relic. This is the gospel according to Yano. Thanks, Rudy. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Yano, for chipping in with your words of wisdom. So, Relic with a 51.1, he's 8th. Well, if he is on softs, I'll go he. Nope, they're not softs. I was going to say he's on an outlap though. So, let's just concentrate now and see what we've got to go through all. That's Josie Wales into the wall. But at 59's put in P3, so he's really sort of got through. But Kahoot in P6, 6/10 up, 1.6, so 40 seconds to go. Who's going to be the next across the line? Will be Betsy, yes, he's 4/10 up. He's on a 51.1. 51 flat, 5/10 up. Chrissy with a 50 flat. A 50 flat, please. Jamo, the gauntlet, and he's lost it. Jamo's lost it. Chrissy's going to get pole. And Forno is sitting there blasting the sweat. I can see the face on Forno right now. He's clenched the fist. He knows that Chrissy's got it done. Jamo is out. Oh, absolute, as Frozzy would say, scenes here. Jamo, 5/10 and Chrissy. What a time, Chrissy. Well done, mate. Well done to you. Can someone bet that? Let's take a look. We have run out of time here. Noodles, 151.7. Rubric, 150. It's just still P9. Dano, 151.1 puts him as P5. Have we got anybody else? Kahoot coming across. He's 5/10 up. He's into the 50s. It's a 58. He needs to find something else. Can he lodge it? That is a ridiculous time by Chrissy. A ridiculous time. And Kahoot, where's he going to finish? 50.8, P3 for Kahoot. Josie Wales, Betsy. He's 7 seconds, he's not going to improve. And Willie is 2/10, he's not going to improve. So that's it, guys and girls. Chrissy getting the job done. Well done, Chrissy. Well done. That is it. So let's take a look here. And it is Chrissy with the pole at 150.9, 5/10 up. P2 is Jamo in the Haas. P3 Kahoot, which he'll be happy. Vital points to take that championship back. Josie Wales P4, Betsy P5, Dano P6, Willie in P7, Relic in P8, and Rubik in P9. Noodles wraps out our top 10 as we're about to go racing here in Singapore. Thanks to Sully's shirts. Chrissy, congratulations, mate. What a time. That was a lap and a half, mate. Just let us tell us about it. I know you want to be getting onto your strategy and stuff. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but half a second up, mate. You must be super happy. Yep. Good work, mate. Well, look, you know, mate, I just wanted to congratulate you. Fantastic lap. Good luck for the race. I mean, you've paid your ticket to dance. We pay for points now, but, mate, fantastic. Congratulations on the pole. All the best in the race, mate. Good luck. Cheers, mate. So thanks for Chrissy for joining us there. We're going to go on to, we've got 23 seconds and then we're going to go through our formation lap. What a time. People will be paid out. I know that Vorno will be absolutely ecstatic right now. Yeah. So he'll be absolutely ecstatic. And half a second, ridiculous time there from Chrissy. But what more can you ask for? That was just ridiculous. So let's see if Chrissy, beautiful. We've got dry tyre, dry track. Whether rain comes on a little bit later, but it looks like it. Let's take a look at the. Let's take a look at the tyre situation. So, Chrissy has gone hards. He's going to go deep here. So, Chrissy on the hards, Jamo on the mediums, Kahoot on the mediums as well. So, the top 10 except for Relic has gone red. So, that's an interesting call, particularly. We know that Singapore is super hard on tyres. Rubric on the mediums and Noodles. So, two guys in the top 10 have gone red. So, alternate strategy. They're going to have to two-stop. Unless they can stretch those, they are brand new reds, so you may get them to lap 10 to 12, who knows? Hugh Daff on those mediums is going to have to make a really big play here, Ninja. Filling in, doing very nicely in P12, Benny Black, P13. So, look guys, anyone's race tonight, anyone's race. Obviously, I'll be taking particular interest in our top three, which is Kahoot, Relic, and Hugh Daff, and seeing where those three guys come through. Obviously, Noodles is mathematically definitely still in a chance, but 60 points down. I think we'll just, while we're coming across here for the last section, we'll just take a look at those times, those the actual. If we just take a look at those standings at the moment, you can see that Hugh Daff leads by 12 points over Kahoot and Relic on 160, Noodles on 128, Kimmy on 99 now in that Ferrari. So going to be interesting, and we've already got a spinner there. So look, we are about to go racing. So look, anyone? Absolutely. So, that's where Chrissy just getting the spins out of the road. Okay, righty on. So, on those hards, Chrissy is obviously going long, but will Jamo and Kahoot get the jump on him? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go racing. 4 lights, 5 lights, lights out, and the race to turn 1 in the Slaughtering Singapore has begun. Jamo has got the flying start and has been able to leapfrog. Chrissy's dropped down 2, he's got the inside line coming through, but Kahoot looks like he's got the job done, has he? Chrissy on that. We're going down back into Munoz. Choice that Jamo's got through. Chrissy's been able to hold on to P2, Kahoot. Betsy into P4. Dano's now jumped onto the lead. His Relic has gone into P6. Rubric is P7 in through here as we go through. Noodles on those reds trying to make advantage of it on the outside. Does he get the job done? No, Rubric is a little bit, but he hangs it out. Noodles, what an overtake. Outside if you don't mind umpire. But Noodles hasn't given, Rubric has got him on the inside. Obviously He was obviously given an illegal warning or an overtake. But Noodles hasn't given this up. Is he going to go through? No, Rubik has got it, so he's had to obviously pass it up. Meanwhile, down there in the bottom, let's just take a look at the stop snow on position changes at the moment. So right now, Noodles has jumped 2 positions. Willie's dropped 2 from 7th to 9th. Chrissy, Cahoot's got him on the inside. Well done. Cahoot really needed to get that job done as he chases after Jamo, who's on those mediums. So Chrissy's strategy on the hards, the tyre, the temperature has not got through to him. It's really put him in danger here as we go under the bridge for the first time. With Chrissy now here in P3, Jamo with a 2-second gap. Betsy really wants to get through. Jamo with a 1:42, obviously fastest lap. So right now, as we settle down, Chrissy, biggest loser, 2 stops down. Josie Wales has had a shock. He's down 14 spots. I'm going to imagine he's got wing damage. And he's going to be boxing. Nope, he's staying through by the looks of it. So just had a bad indication. Ninja's dropped down 8 as well. So off the line, not very good for Ninja. So Jamo leading the way there. 1.8 seconds on Cahoot. Betsy's got himself through. He's been able to overtake Chrissy. Very hard in these seconds. Obviously, he's taking advantage of those. And we've got a virtual safety car. Muno's out. Muno is out already in the second lap. Our first virtual safety car, and I would probably imagine around Singapore, it is not going to be our last. So the pit strategy, hard to medium or hard medium medium. Obviously I will be probably starting on the medium, trying to stretch those out as much as we can. We are still under virtual safety car conditions. Betsy getting up to P3. Chrissy, that strategy of the hards has not worked out well. Will Team Orders come into place? Will Dano be given the call to pass Chrissy? Chrissy obviously taking the long game, looking at this saying, right, I've put the hards on, I'm going to go long as I possibly can. It is a massive gamble as we are now green. It's right on board with Dano. Let's see if Team Orders come into play here. Doesn't look likely. Noodle's still stuck there behind Rubik. No DRS at the moment. Hasn't been enabled, so you want to be getting the job done. I want to keep an eye here on Dano, see what happens here with the team in Alpha. Does Chrissy let him get past? DRS now. Both have got it, so I don't think Chrissy's going to let Dano pass them too fast. Noodles, those reds just not getting the temperature. Reptile gets past Kimmy into P11. Nice pass from Broken. Gets himself up into P11. Right now, Betsy just tucked in nicely here to Cahoot. Chrissy been able to keep within a second, so maybe those mediums starting to come up to temperature. Dano looking for his opportunity here, but obviously a bit of a DRS train there, stuck behind Betsy, who's giving DRS to Dano. So the DRS of no point. Short and straight, just not long enough to be able to get an overtake, even with the driver in front with no DRS. Not too sure about the shower. Yeah, shower time for Mono. Storm, absolutely off to the showers. Relic sort of dropping out of that DRS zone or in and out. Rubric under a lot of pressure there from Noodles, but you know, keeping the car in the right spot. And the Reds has not been a gamble. Jamo with a 1:30.9, so he's now extending his lead out to Cahoot, which is fairly good for there. But right now, Daff P9, and Willie's already in the pits. Is that for a wing? I'm going to put that as a wing there. Yeah, I'd definitely say he's got wing damage of some description. Yeah, there's a wing there. Obviously, he's going to go to the hards, Willie. He's made contact there somewhere. Betsy P3 at the moment. Chrissy P4, holding on with his teammate there at the front. Dano just biding his time, waiting for that opportunity. Doesn't obviously take his teammate out. Relic sitting there quite nicely, P6. Just inside out, but with those reds, not going to help him out much here. Let's take a look at the tyre situation here. Chrissy obviously on those hards. He's going to stretch him out as long as he can, and Jamo's absolutely throttling him at the moment. Kahoot just doesn't have an answer for him right now. Whether Kahoot may be managing the tyres, who knows? Further down, Rubric is back in Relic's DRS, and Noodles has dropped well out, so those Reds have seen better days, and that's after 4 laps, and they were brand new. So, gamble of going to Reds hasn't really paid off for him. Or is he time managing? Oh, Daff has really clipped that wall. It hasn't hurt him that much, but I certainly heard a clip. I think he might have got away with it. Maybe it's that light green. He's definitely going to feel it, I'd imagine. But he's into the points, so really damage limitation for you, Daff, tonight is probably his best result. Maybe a safety car late, getting back into the game. Broken Reptile, the last of the points. Kimmy 2.5 seconds in P11. Benny Black down there in the other Alpine. Trying to look at Kimmy at the moment. And does he have the pace? He's going to go on the inside. Oh, Kimmy, a man after midnight. Great exit. And Supra thinks that he might. Great battle here, but they were able to hold positions. That was all done because Kimmy got himself a little bit rattled going into that turn. Held that line, but good credit, clean racing. And Kimmy holds on to P11. Those hards, obviously just not giving him the temperature that he needs. He's already lost that position to Broken Reptile on the mediums. Benny Black and Supra, who's on the reds, really needs to start getting some bang for his buck on those. Noodles. And Relic, so Relic's obviously made a mistake there somewhere, so Rubric's been able to get past him somewhere on track. He's up to P6, Relic in P7, and Noodles at P8. So Dano's out. Oh no, that's it. End the race there, Dano. Oh, he's been able to maintain it, but he's going to go a full lap, and he's got the broken wings. A full lap with no wing at all. Good luck with that, Dano. Relic is actually pitted, so yes, he's definitely got onto the hards. So he's already made that early stop on the reds. Just didn't get in the laps that he needed. Where Jamo takes control. So on the mediums, but oh my God, Dano, that was on board with him at the time when he made that crash into the wall of death. And he's got a long, long way home. Just get out of the road, let these guys drive past. Dano doing the right thing. Harry Dwells on the outside, so Dano's sort of obviously understanding, maybe trying to keep off the line. Super with a 3-second time penalty there. Multiple warnings, very unlike Super. He seems to be pretty clean most times, but Kimmy holding these guys back. Benny Black looking for his opportunity. Super, does he look at getting out of traffic, maybe going to the hards now? Ben Black sort of pushing Kimmy through that corner. Just can't seem to get the traction or enough time to get past Kimmy. Kimmy's put it. Absolutely, I thought Dano's day was done, but obviously the way he hit it front on and was able to save. There's a massive train behind Kimmy. He's holding up. There's a nice 3-second gap between Broken Reptile and Kimmy. Benny Black looking to try and get past, looking at other things, and Rubric's within a second of Chrissy. So Super the only one with a time penalty at the moment. they'll come at the end of the race, Forno. So Benny Black trying to do what he can, but Kimmy's putting that car in the right position at the moment. Harry Twelves is out, safety car. So Harry has lost it coming onto the straight here. There he is, he's lost it and he is out. So we've got our first safety car. So this is really going to help Noodles Hill box. You're going to see Noodles box, you're going to see Super box from P12. They'll get off those reds. Whether they go to mediums and 2 stop it, or they go to hards and 1 stop it, time will tell. So just ride on Noodles, see what he does, but he's definitely going to box. Betsy, what has happened here? Jamo has lost it under the safety car somewhere. I don't know if that was a reset. There was a glitch that happened last week to Blaze, and I remember this happening, so it'd be interesting to speak to Jamo and see if that happened to him as well. Jamo is now boxing. Okay, so these 3 are all going hard. Kavitz taking the lead. Betsy's there. So all of Chrissy pits, Noodles pits, he'll be going for the hards. Now Rubric has continued on. Daff has continued on, so he obviously doesn't have that much damage. Kimmy's continue on the hards. So Chrissy's come off and put on the mediums now. Chrissy is gonna, these guys that have boxed for the mediums are gonna have to 2 stop at some stage. Exactly. So it's gonna be medium soft for those guys that are pitted early. Betsy, who's gone to the hards, as well as Gemma, who's gone to the hards, are probably gonna try and stretch these to the end. 23 laps for the hards, not a problem, but just 0 pace. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, safety under safety car. When nature calls, you've got to go. Now Rubric, if we take a look here, has is not pitted. Neither is Kimi, and neither is Benny Black, neither is Hugh Daff. So they're banking on another safety car or going really deep into this track, into this race. Benny Black and ST Romulus as well has got himself up to P5. So let's just take a look at the penalty situation. Super is the only one with the penalty. But if we take a look at position changes, and right now Kimi's and ST Romulus, so safety car in this lap. So Renz Rubric pulled the trigger. Yasama safety car in the distance now. Rubric now is in the effective safety car. So when does the red Ferrari just plant it and launch? Hugh Daff won't want to be letting it go, but Rubric's gone early and he's gone. So he's gapped it half a second. Most guys would have been expecting it. Kimi on the inside looking for a dance, but Hugh Daff wise enough to remember to think about that there, and Jamo and JTM battling it out. The two Haas is not the thing that you want to be doing. JTM and Jamo though, but JTM's dropped back and Chrissy's got past him as well off the restart. Chrissy on the inside, does he get the job done? He does, he passes Jamo, but no. Yes. Oh, this is great racing, and Chrissy has been able to make two positions in the first two corners or three corners here under the safety car, and Chrissy is away. So on the mediums, he's going to have to two-stop. He knows that. Meanwhile, Hugh Daff has been able to stay in front of Kimi. Benny Black. We're just going to take a look at those tyre situations. So Kahoot, effectively a track leader at the moment. Eyes on trying to get past ST Romulus. ST Romulus looking very nicely, putting his car in the right positions. Betsy on those hards, obviously looking to one stop. No, I didn't pee on the seat, Vino. I cleaned up my messes, mate. Unlike you Welsh pricks. Anyway, so Chrissy, right up in the rear end of Betsy. Now Betsy's going to have the same problem that Chrissy did in that first stint on the hards, with no temperature in those first two laps. And can Chrissy take advantage of it? We're right on board with Chrissy. DRS. Oh, what a pass, Chrissy. Don't mind. Put that in the top 10, Yarno. And another move done by Chrissy here on lap 11 as he moves himself up to P7. Kahoot on the inside, but can Chrissy look? Oh, on board with Kahoot as he goes on the inside of ST Romulus. Job done. Chrissy, can he do the double overtake? Oh boy, outside just touching the wheels. ST Romulus gets shoved out. Oh, two amazing passes by Chrissy in two corners. That is ridiculous. See you next week, Reedy. Thanks so much. Make sure you watch the stream back, mate. This has been amazing. Chrissy up into P6. He has been overtaking it well. Who said you can't overtake on this track? Kahoot now right up behind Benny Black, and he's going to get the job done as well. These guys on the fresher rubber. Benny Black doesn't have an answer. Kahoot's passed. Will Chrissy make the next move? Chrissy looking on the inside. Oh, this is... Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, Chrissy's... Oh, he's held it. He's held it. Wow, that was an aggressive move, but Chrissy's been able to do. Meanwhile, up top, Benny Black just under so much pressure here with those tyres, those 2-lap old fresh from Chris has just got so much more grip. DRS now enabled. Will Chrissy get the job done here? I can't see Benny Black doing much here. Kahoot's on the back of Kimi. Chrissy on the outside. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. I'll have that. And a little bit extra sauce, please, says Chrissy. So Kahoot now P4. Eyes on Kimmy on the outside. Kimmy goes inside. Kahoot. Oh, they bend wheels. Is that going to be an illegal overtake? Chrissy's long on the inside. Chrissy's got the job done, and Kimmy has been rattled down to P5. Chrissy P4. Kahoot, these guys are just absolutely smashing it here right now, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. 3 laps of absolute mayhem. Just settled down here. Jamo has lost it. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, he's lost it, Jamo. Spun it. Oh, no. He'll be absolutely seething. And no win. He's going to have the box. Kahoot and Chrissy just... Lap 9 to lap 12, people. Just go back and watch that replay. That is just masterclass in overtaking from these two guys. They have absolutely utilised the advantage of that 3-second time penalty to Willie. Kimmy's really dropped back now. The question is, how long can Daff and that can survive? Noodles has got himself up on ST Romulus. ST Romulus is pitting. So, Relic, Josie Wales on the outside. Does he get it? No. Would you probably say up on the main straight, Josie's going to get it? We'll have DRS. It's right on board with Josie. Does Relic have an answer? He's going to force him wide, but Josie, oh, they go out wide. He forces him away, but Josie's got the inside line, and he gets himself up to P9. Great work and great respect by both of those drivers there. Meanwhile, Benny Black, P6. Betsy right behind. Black is being helped out here by Kimmy, having DRS, which is making Betsy struggle, particularly in that hot air, affecting his downforce and his ability to overtake. Noodles just tucked in there to P8, 4 lap old, so Kahoot now within 2.5 seconds, so Daff would be praying for a safety car right now, absolutely praying for one if he's going to make any dent in those points right now, but Chrissy just settled behind Kimmy, 4.5 seconds behind Kid Blackie. Benny Black really be able to overtake those mediums, but 12 lap old Betsy in P7. Now, just need to settle down a bit. Supra's got his eyes on getting over Relic as well on those hards. Jamo's left the session, he's DNF'd, he's out. And where did he do it? He's done it in the pits by the looks of it. Willie's retired as well. Safety car. Safety car. And I'm thinking he's on the pit straight here, is he? Willie looks like he's done it in the pit straight somewhere. Yeah, right in the middle of the pit straight. Willie's out. Not the way that he wanted to end tonight, unfortunately. Another victim of the Singapore rules. So, question. Rubric, Hugh Daff, do they box here for the hards? Right now, you probably say they've got really zero choice but to do it. If they want a one stop and damage limitations, Kimmy's probably going to box now and get himself onto those mediums. Don't forget Kahoot, Chrissy has swapped from the hards to the mediums, but I don't think the mediums are going to get the journey. So let's see what Rubric does here. So Rubric in the pits, Cahoots takes the lead. Daff pits as well. Let's see what these guys do. Hards and Hards is obviously going to be the answer. Hards and Hards, yep. Noodles continues on his way into P3. Josie Wiles into P4. Relic on those 8-lap old Hards. They're definitely pushing through Betsy in P2. So after all the pits are done, JTM is boxing, he's just coming out of the pits. Dano is boxing for the mediums. What has happened here? He's out, he's in. I don't know what he's done. Wow, I don't know what happened there. In and out, flash dance. Reptile, boxing. Safety car, Kahoot. So you can probably say that Kahoot and Noodles are definitely going to have to box at least one more time. Not too sure about Betsy. He might be able to take this all the way on those Hards, but he'll have a lot less issue, a lot more issues at the restart, particularly with a lack of heat going into those tyres. Relic, P5, Supra, on the mediums will need to stop again, but P6, probably a handy sort of result for him. And Ninja on those Hards, so he's been able to get himself into P7, so a quiet race from Ninja. And Rubric obviously boxing just then from the lead in P8, and Daff is back to P9. Looking at the chat, looks like Storm is really upset with Willie crushing, crying tears for Willie. He'll be back next week, Hutto. Don't worry about that. So, take a look here. Betsy, well, who knows what could happen here. Both having a pretty good season at the moment. While we're into safety car, so once again, let's just wrap up on those points there for you, and you can see that Hugh Daff, 12 points ahead of Kahoot right now, as we still go into safety car. And in the constructors, the Mercedes on 275 and AlphaTauri on 253. So right now with Kahoot and Betsy, Relic as well, and Josie Wales, so that gap has not closed at all much. And in fact, it's probably advantage Mercedes at the moment by a few points into the next round. So let's see what happens here with 15 laps to go. Safety car in. Let's go. Kahoot is away. He's not going to muck around. Betsy stayed with him as well, though, on those hards too, which is good. So Betsy hasn't let him go, which is good. So let's see what he can do here on these first 2 laps. Ninja has got the job done with Supra. JTM has got the job on Benny Black. So a couple of passes. Everyone else sort of tail led right astern. Christian Rubrick into P8, so he's got it through. So he's boxing in for the medium, so that means he is going all the way to the end. He's taking advantage of it. What a master stroke of the strategy here by Chrissy. He's seen the gap, he's taken the opportunity. He's going to have to take a lot of passes here as he approaches Supra on the 8-lap-old mediums. Has Chrissy called a master stroke? He can go to the end on these 14 laps. He doesn't have to pit if there's no other safety cars. Off you over there. Rubrick's gone down. Supra just getting absolutely swarmed here. Down here is SD Romulus and Supra battling it out. SD Romulus, oh, hold it out. Supra, oh, this is great racing. But, oh, SD Romulus sort of backed out there for a minute. Don't know why, but he has. Great battles there from Supra and that. Meanwhile, Supra and Chrissy is now within 8 seconds of Relic and is absolutely flying on those new freshy mediums. Relic, P5. Josie Wales in P4, 9-lap-old hard, so medium, so he's going to have to pit at some stage. Meanwhile, 3-second time penalty to JTM. Benny Black right underneath has got, yep, he's got Kimmy. Kimmy's ghosted. Oh, Kimmy's been disconnected. What a shame for Kimmy, who's having such a good run. Broken Reptile goes himself to P15. Chrissy's now got himself to P5 on the outside. We'll have it line astern on Relic, gets the job done. That is just, wow. In the chat, if anybody wants to go against Chrissy for driver of the day, please put it in, because he is having an absolute belter right now as he tries to mow down JC Wales as they have 3 Noodles. Cahoot's got a 2.5 second gap and he is going to have to go through a Betsy. Betsy's obviously going towards the end. Noodles trying to get past. This is just bringing Chrissy into it even more. Daff just stuck there with those 2-lap-old hards with Rubrick. Just can't get past. They've got Supra up ahead. Chrissy 3 or 4 on the stern. They have got DRS now, so Chrissy's trying to make hay right now. Dano with a 3-second time penalty in P13. DRS is now enabled. This is not going to help Chrissy. He's in the back of a DRS train, which means it's going to give the guys up in front that extra oomph that he needs. Yes, he's got the tyre advantage, but he needs a little bit of speed advantage, and these guys are all going to get DRS down this straight. Chrissy just needs to... Betsy, Josie, oh boy, this could get, Josie Wales got a little bit reckless there, just a little bit twitchy there. Can Chrissy take advantage of it up on the inside? No, thinks better of it. This is a great battle here. Noodles trying to get past as well. Trying to get past Betsy on those 10-lap-old and trying to take the last bit of the life out of the mediums, but right now he can't do it. Chrissy sort of backed away a little bit. Whether he's made a touch and got a little bit of wind damage, not sure, or just wants to recharge and come back again. SD Romulus with a 3-second time penalty as well. These guys are all 3 line astern, right behind Supra. Hugh Daff trying to make the job done with Relic. He's not making his life any better. Ninja just there in front. So you got the top 6. Cahoot 4 seconds ahead and stretching the legs, but he has to because he's going to have to pit. And Kahoot knows it. Dano trying to get Romulus but couldn't do it then. Hugh Daff needs to get past Rubric at some stage or just ruining his race right now. Chrissy up front. Is he going to take the dive underneath? Oh boy. These guys fall wide. Noodles has got P2. Noodles has got the inside line into... Yep. And Josie Wales on the inside of Betsy. Oh, this is great battling. Oh, Chrissy just gives him a nudge. Flicks it out wide. Josie. Oh, this is such exciting stuff to watch, guys. I hope you're enjoying it on the telecast. From the commentary booth, this is just fantastic racing. Great nose to tail action. No one giving an inch. Noodles has got himself to P2, but there's already a 5-second gap to Kahoot. How far can Kahoot stretch those mediums? That is the question. Noodles P2, Betsy P3, Josie Wales, Chrissy. He's obviously got the best rubber. Just can't get it past Josie Wales. Relic's down in P6 now, Ninja P7. He's now within DRS, Rubric and Hugh Daff and Supra. Holding onto a handy point. SD Romulus is not going to let it go. Dano's the same. Absolutely much more pace than SD, but SD is getting the advantage of DRS in front of him, which is holding him. Dano just cannot get that job done. Up in front, let's see what Chrissy's got to do. Well, just snake tail. Oh boy, Chrissy's definitely has got to have it here. Oh, beautiful stuff on the outside. Josie Wales inside. Has he gone too deep? He has. And that's given the job up to Chrissy. Made his job a bit beat. P4 for Chrissy. Betsy's up next. And Josie's lost a little bit there. That's going to open up the door to Relic. Can he take advantage? Rubric. And Daff has gone through. Chrissy's got Betsy there. Nice and fast. Just missed that. So Chrissy now into P3, chasing down Noodles, who is less than a second. Oh, Rubric's gone through and Dano's lost it. Dano has ghosted and SD Romulus, I think they've both caused an accident there. That's allowed Rubric and Hugh Daff to go up to P7, P8. Noodles, yep, Broken Reptile's got SD, I think he's disconnected. Definitely there, I'm just going to double check. They're back on track. They obviously ghosted that out of an accident coming together. Same with Dano. Dano with a 3-second time penalty now. Chrissy has got a 3-second time penalty now, but he is hounding down Noodles on those 13-lap-old tyres. Chrissy on the much faster rubber. Inside, Noodles lets him go. Let him go. Just let him go. His Noodles got fuel problems because that just seemed to be too easy of a pass for me to look at. Josie, Betsy on the inside, Relic trying to get through, Ruby P7, Daff P8, Super P9 with good points for the Red Bull team. Desperately in it. Oh no, Kimmy's game is updating. What a time for it to update. Super there, P9 just going through his things. Chrissy has got the job done on Noodles and 1.5 seconds, so he's gapped it, but geez, it looked a little bit easy for me. I thought Noodles sort of gave that position up. He could have fought a little bit harder for it. Betsy's coming in, Josie Wales and Relic and Rubric all there, just line astern now. 5.2 seconds, so 9 laps. Kahoot is obviously going to stretch him out. He's going to try and stretch this out. He's mediums will be absolutely screaming. He's had them since lap 8. I mean, 4 laps have been done on the safety car, so you could probably say they're 10-lap-old mediums. Well, it's going to be touch and go. He's going to have to stretch it. He knows he can't box. So let's just keep an eye on that time between Kahoot and Chrissy. So not only does Chrissy need to pass, he needs to gap as well to be able to win this race. Meanwhile, Betsy and Noodles have got their own little battle going on. The Honda and the sister Honda team. Josie Wales just went a bit deep in the last lap, as you probably saw, and came off worst around, dropping a couple of positions. So Rubric and Hugh Daff here. Hugh's really sort of stuck here now, can't get really too much further up. Rubric just knows where to position his car at the right time. Dano and Romulus have pitted, and they're gone into the reds for the rest of the race. So let's take a look. So, Hugh Daff right now going okay here. He's trying to do what he can, but Rubric making it harder for him to pass. Oh, Hugh Daff has spun it. He's spun it, and he's just been able to maintain it. He's dropped to P11. He's got no points here, and Benny Black, just as the time through was ghosted, just as he ghosted, and Benny Black has driven through him. So Hugh, with that bad mistake, has now dropped all the way to P12. Kahoot, right now, could reclaim the championship lead. He's 12 points down. He'll be 13 points going into Japan in the next round. Chrissy, 3.5 seconds. Noodles, P3, but Betsy's got him on the inside. Wow. Noodles has got wing damage. There's the only way I can think is Noodles has got some sort of wing damage. Dano with a 1:38.1 with the fastest lap. I can only think Noodles has got wing damage. Yeah, absolutely. He's got some sort of damage. He's not letting guys go past like that easy. Something's wrong there. So Betsy moves himself up into the podium positions. Dano's now retired. Will we get a safety? We do. Safety car. Now, if that did not come out at the right time for Kahoot, we're right on board with Kahoot. What does he do? Does he box for the Reds? Does he keep position? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm Kahoot, I'm boxing for the Reds. That's me. Because he's going to get swamped and he's in. He's in. Chrissy, what's Chrissy do? He follows, he's in. Betsy, what's Betsy going to do? He's neutral. I don't know what he's done there. Sort of broken to give himself some distance by the looks of it. Not too sure what he's trying to do there. So Relic has got himself into P1 after 18-lap-old hards. Rubric has stayed out as well. Ninja, 16 laps, has gone to P3. Kahoot has come out in P4. Chrissy, P5. Betsy, P6. Josie Wales, P7. Noodles, P8. The only thing I can think of is put himself in the neutral is he was trying to find his tyres at red. So Dano's lost it on turn 4. Unlucky from Dano, had a pretty good qualifying. Been doing really well, mate. So red. Relic right now on those 18 lap old hards. He is going to get absolutely murdered off the line. Rubrick's the same. Hugh Daff is boxed, and that safety car couldn't have come at a better time for Hugh Daff. He's now on P10. Drew Dano, absolutely, but every position's precious. Sometimes you're battling for the win, sometimes you're battling for 14th. Dano's gone with Kahoot winning here at the moment, and he definitely is in pole position, I must say that. That safety car really came out at the best time for him. Relic has taken the gamble and stayed out on those hards. I don't think it's the right gamble, to be honest with you. Just clip it, Willie, put it in, give it to the stewards. Myself and Vorno will take a look at it. Relic, you'll stay behind the safety car, mate. They're the rules. Willie, clip it, mate. Keep it out of the chat, mate. It's all good, Dano. We make mistakes. Just keep it out of the chat. Go away, have a drink of water, calm down. Do like me, just get onto the group chat and just call someone a spud. It's all good. It's a game, boys, it's a game. Dano, enough. Thanks, Forno. So, safety car in this lap, Relic, Rubric, as well as Ninja. In P3, a great performance by Ninja, good recovery. So, let's go, Relic. Kahoot, when does he take a Ninja? Probably by corner one, I would imagine. Don't see Ninja putting up too much of a fight on those hards. 4 laps to go. Chrissy and Kahoot. Oh, Chrissy just looking supreme at the moment, Kahoot. As we go through, everyone's on reds now, through that first line. So Ninja succeeds to 1. Oh, just a little bit of a touch in there. Ninja holds through. Chrissy out, Kahoot. Kahoot's lost the position. He went too hard into that corner. Betsy has got Josie Wales. Josie Wales has got Ninja as well. Ninja's dropping back faster. Then, oh, there's a spin out. Daff spun. Oh, boy. Daff has lost a win. Who's he got touch with? I think it's Noodles. They've had it coming together, Daff and Noodles. That is unfortunate for those two guys. Meanwhile, up in front, Chrissy has been able to get the jump on Kahoot, who went in too deep trying to get into him with Ninja. Misty Romulus is through. Kimmy's dropped down because of his ghosting. So Benny Black through. Okay, so let's have a look here. Chrissy on the inside. Oh, Rubric has pushed him wide. Okay, that's an illegal overtake. You've got to give that back, Chrissy. You've got to give it back. Yep, he's done the right thing. Wait for your time. Wait for your time, Kahoot. Well done, Chrissy. Just gave it back, obviously. Illegal overtake given to him. He understood that. Meanwhile, Relic has gapped himself 2 seconds. But is that 2 seconds going to be enough with 3 to go and a penalty to boot? Chrissy on the inside. Rapid Rubric. Oh boy, Chrissy on the inside. These guys are battling hard. Rubric is going to give it up. He's not going to give it at all. Chrissy now on the inside. Oh boy. Side by side action. This is fantastic to watch. Rubric, does he have the pace? This is hard. This is fast racing. This is good to see. This is rapid racing at its best. And the Division 1 champion can't hold Chrissy back anymore. JTM's got through, or has he? There's a lot of carnage going through. Betsy, oh, there's prangs here galore. Rubik's dropped down to 6. He's obviously got some damage there. Something's happened. Oh, JC Wiles has spun. Broken Reptile spun. JC Wiles has spun. They're all coming through. Hugh Daffy's got himself to P10. All this carnage happened around. Supra and Rapid Rubric trying to battle it out. Ninja's got himself back to P6. Rubric's dropping back. He's obviously got some sort of damage. I'm going to say he's got damage of some description. Unfortunately, he's dropped way back. Ninja's got himself up to P6. So, Chrissy, Kahoot in P3. Betsy, though, has not... Geez, I tell you what, he fancies a little bit. Oh, Rubik's DNF'd. Let's see where Rubik's done it here. Just here on the hairpin. We're about to find out. Rubik's obviously put it here in a wall. Just on that hard hairpin. So, will Chrissy go through? Yeah, he's just put it into the wall. Chrissy, within half a second, this is job done. Relic is a sitting ducker. Betsy's got past Kahoot, but Kahoot's got the penalty advantage. Supra, P5. Can we get Supra? This is amazing. Go Supra. This will be his best result. He's got DRS. Has Kahoot got damage? He's looking like a... Nope. He's got through. Relic. Chrissy's got past him. Chrissy's got past him. He's now got half a second now. This is where it's going to come into play. Now, 2 laps to go. Chrissy started on the hards, went to the mediums, did another mediums. That last safety car sort of helped him through. Supra's through. Supra's through to P4. Supra's through to P4. Kahoot has definitely got damage of some description. Relic's lost it. Relic has lost it. Supra is in podium positions, but 2 laps to go. Let's ride on board with Supra. Will this be his first podium for Rapid Racing Division 1? Can we get Supra home? Can we get him on the podium, ladies and gentlemen? It would be stunning to see him in the Red Bull. It's been a long season. He's currently in P3, but he has got a gap Kahoot by another couple of seconds. Betsy in P2. He's 5 seconds all the way. Chrissy, masterclass, dominated qualifying. Got it on pole by over half a second. Betsy, 5 seconds behind. Supra 2. Kahoot has definitely got wing damage of some description. He's hanging it out. Relic has got another time penalty. Hugh Daff, and oh, there's more carnage at the back. Daff's lost it. Oh, this is just turning into an absolute schmozzle for Hugh. He's now, every time he gets an opportunity, he goes through. Rubric's out. Noodles is up to P6. JC P7. It's carnage all over the place. Benny Black's got P5. Where's this come from? Kahoot, 3 seconds here. The carnage behind is saving Kahoot's race. Benny Black now within a second. 1 lap to go. Relic. JC Wales, what's JC going to do? Noodles up to P8. Ninja P9. JTM into the points. Hugh Daff, 3.5 seconds. Esti Romulus and Kimi Räikkönen obviously has just updated his game, but Chrissy 5 seconds ahead. Wow. Betsy. 5 seconds. Supra now has 4 seconds. Kahoot. Let's take a look here. We're not going to look at the penalties, but we are just rooting here. Sorry if I'm a little bit biased, but I want Supra on the podium as much as anybody. It has been a long time coming. Let me tell you right now, the nerves in that Red Bull right now is Supra. Takes it round for the last lap. He would be sweating bullets. It's obviously the salami and meatball sub from Subway that's got it here. Betsy in P2, another superb race from Betsy. Chrissy, Benny Black has got Kahoot, who's obviously got wing damage. Josie Wales, is he going to do the team thing and block to let Kahoot stay in front? Hugh Daff's dropped down to P12. He's not going to get points. So what's the instructions here? Does Josie take you? Josie's taking him. Oh, Relic has tried, but he couldn't go through. Noodles is up to P7 now. Can he get Kahoot? He's obviously got the damage done. So Chrissy, last half a lap. Shots time from Broken Reptile. Chrissy, what amazing masterclass from him. Betsy. In P2. Supra here in P3 on the podium here, but Chrissy into the last 3 corners. He qualified pole by half a second. He started on the hards, wasn't the right strategy. A couple of safety cars. Chrissy is your winner at the Slaughter of Singapore. Chrissy takes home the win. See, Betsy gets it into P2, and Supra is on the podium. Oh, boys and girls, Benny Black goes to P4. Oh, P4. Josie Wales P5, Kahoot P6. Noodles has lost it on the end. JTM and Relic has just tried to crash it. Kahoot gets to P6. Ninja, valuable point for the Aston Martins. SD Romulus P9. Kimi and Hugh Daff will be the last one through. Absolute fantastic work there by the guys. So Hugh Daff will wait for him to come through. Just going to get these guys into the chat. That's it. Chrissy, if I could just get you, mate, just to invite Betsy into the party, mate. And there you are. Champagne is spraying. Chrissy getting the job done. Thanks for the resub, Willie. Really appreciate it. What a fantastic race. And amazing scenes here at the Slaughter for Singapore. Let's just wrap this up. Chrissy in P1. Betsy, a great performance there. Gets himself to P2. Supra. It has been an absolute long time coming for this boy, but he is on the podium. Driver of the day, no doubt, from P18 to P3. Benny Black P4, Josie Wales P5, Kahoot P6, Noodles P7, JTM P8, Relic in P9, CBF Ninja, a fantastic performance as the Resi up to P10. SD Romulus in P11, Kimi Räikkönen in P12, Hugh Daff P13, Rubric DNF, the last one to not finish. That is your race results. As I go now into the chat, have I got Betsy? Betsy,
Yeah.
can I just say g'day, mate, or something like that? It'd be good for me.
Hello.
Hello.
I
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Have I got just going through how well? So I had Betsy, Chrissy, you there, mate?
Mate.
Excellent.
Yeah,
And
hello.
Supra, are you there, mate?
I'm here.
Oh my God. Okay. So let's just wrap this all up. P1. Sorry, guys, if I do this in a completely different order, but I genuinely want to leave Supra to last because this has been a very long time coming. P1, Chrissy, congratulations on the win. It was an absolute domination in qualifying, half a second. Interesting call, I must say, on the hards to start off with. It didn't pay dividends, but then the early safety car, you got yourself on the mediums. And then, halfway through the race, no one sort of picked it up, but you pitted for the mediums, which would have got you to the end. And if there was no more safety car, you were really into the box seat to win. And then the Reds, obviously, under the safety car. Congratulations, Chrissy. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, a bit of a questionable strategy myself, if I must say so. I
Yep.
didn't mean to, but yeah, just
Yep.
that first safety car kind of brought things back to me, and then I got the 3 seconds, and that kind of threw something else in, and then the next safety car came out. Like you said, just I knew that those mediums that I put on would have made it to the
Yep.
end of the race, whereas the other boys had to pit. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, but the end of that race, just with everyone on softs, that was just absolutely hectic. And
Yeah.
I was
and
very, very lucky I didn't get damage.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. But look, Chrissy, I'm telling you now, mate, go back and look at the replay because you made some unbelievable passes through that race. I pretty much got them all. I didn't miss too many. Some great
Yep.
passes from you, so well done to you. Betsy, P2, a bit of a quiet race from you. I know that you're probably not going to think, but it didn't get much of you on stream. And tell us a little bit about your race, mate.
I knew going into it that strategy just doesn't really matter if you plan a quick strategy. It doesn't really matter. So you just got to kind of go with the flow, and that's what I did. I knew Chrissy was going to win from looking at the time trial times. Man, he's I don't know how he's so quick, but it is an actual. I don't know. It's just ridiculous how quick he is.
Yeah.
With all the carnies that happened with that last safety car, I don't know if I spun Josie. I feel like I left enough room, but I know how it is. The game is a bit rigged. If you're halfway up the inside of a car, and you're the inside car, and you hit the side pod of the car,
Yep.
person that's making the move spins. Other than that, it was hard defending,
Yep.
and yeah, it was a good race. Superman, congratulations on the podium.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
congrats,
Yeah, thanks,
Super.
mate.
So yeah, look,
thanks,
okay,
guys.
so mate, driver of the day from P18. Look, I'll be honest with you, mate. Every week we rock up. Every week we want Super to get on the podium, and mate, finally, job done, Super. Congratulations, P3.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks
Yep.
for that.
Yep.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a tough season.
Yep.
Best result of P7 so far. Been turning the racing line off, and that's
Yep.
set me way back. It's not my first podium, but to have worked my way back there, got a lot of free positions in the end. Let's be honest, but throughout the race, I felt I was in good positions throughout,
Yep.
and a good result it has been there, and I'm really happy to have finally ticked that one off.
Yeah, congratulations, mate. So, I mean, obviously you are completely no assist, no ABS, no traction, no racing line. So, mate, congratulations. Obviously, it's been a long time coming. Kahoot obviously suffered a little bit with some damage, but, you've got to take advantage when people suffer. So, well done, mate, to you. So, congratulations to all three. Chrissy,
Hey,
great.
you know what track's next week, don't you, Garno?
Oh, Japan, mate. Japan.
It
Japan.
certainly is.
Oh,
mate.
There we
Jesus.
go.
Hey,
Let's see what
I'll give you the
happens.
hint.
Let's see
I'll
what
give you the
happens.
hint. Chrissy's going to win that too.
There we go.
I'm not exaggerating. That's not even a joke.
Nah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, so Japan is definitely Supra's home. So we'll see how the Hondas go around there. but
onwards and upwards, mate.
onwards and
It's
upwards.
good.
So, look, it's going to make it interesting. I mean, Hugh Daff finished P12, so no points. Kahoot's going to close the gap, which will be, I think, about 6 or 7 points. We'll get back into them. There's obviously, based on the group chat, based on the chat tonight, it looks like there might be a few incidents for Yano, myself, and Vorno to take a look at.
It certainly looked that way from my perspective.
Yeah, it was action packed. But look, through to our podium places, congratulations once again. So we'll wrap it up from here. Tomorrow night, Division 3, again from the Slaughter in Singapore. Let's see if the Scottish Terrier Hindo goes one better and gets himself on the podium.